guys, I'm back with another Does It Really Work? And this time we're going to be testing out the Monistat Complete Care Chafing Relief Powder Gel. Oh, that was long. Just FYI, super gloomy outside, so if the lighting is weird, sorry. And because it's gloomy, I'm the kind of person that when it's gloomy, I just want to curl up into a ball in my bed and not get ready. But I wanted to get a video filmed, so I figure if I'm going to do one thing today, it's going to be makeup. And so hair is in a bun, and I just threw on a comfy sweater, and that's why I look like a little bit of a mess. So I'm pretty sure this has been done before, most likely. Well, of course it has. Probably a while ago, but I actually was just reading up on some good drugstore primers, and this little sucker popped up. And I was like, huh, what? But everyone that had done a blog post or anything said, oh, it's just as good as the Smashbox primer. And I was like, well, if it's just as good as the Smashbox primer, why are we still using the Smashbox primer when this little guy was $8.99? So I was doing some further research on the ingredients in it and why it's just as good. And basically it has something called dimethicone. And dimethicone is a non-toxic silicone, and Smashbox primer also has dimethicone in it. So I wonder if that's why people keep comparing it to that. And dimethicone, it prevents secreted oil coming to the surface. Like it can't break through this, I guess. Like this makes it so it can't come to the surface. At the same time, it's protecting your face from the foundation. I guess it acts like a barrier, the dimethicone, between your skin and the makeup foundation. So anyway, so yeah, it's basically silicone in a tube called dimethicone that's in Smashbox primer. And I'm sure they have other ingredients that are different that makes them different, but the main thing that smooths skin and covers pores and everything is silicone, so that's the main ingredient. So I'm gonna do one side of my face with the primer. I'll be doing this side, which is my left, but it might look like you're right, I don't know. My left, this side, and then this side, no primer, and we'll see if this bad boy actually works. So I'm gonna get some on my fingers. It looks just like a normal primer. It's so slick. I don't even have my mirror in front of me. It feels kind of weird, but oh well. Who needs a mirror to put on primer? Alright, feel like that's worked in. Maybe not. Let me rub it a little more. It's very, very slick. Maybe I used a little bit too much. I'm trying to do like only the half right there, right here. It feels really slick, so I'm just gonna give it a minute to maybe settle into my skin, not my screen. While I'm letting it settle, I'm gonna check and see how much a Smashbox primer is, because I actually don't know. Okay, so $16 to $39 based on how much, and if you're doing a comparison, it would actually be the $39 one, and this one was $8.99, so around $9. So you would be saving $30 if this bad boy works. So hopefully it does. Okay, I feel like it's settled into my skin. Don't feel like my pores are any smaller on that side. But it is very smooth, so maybe this is just more of a smoothing primer. And I don't feel like I look any more matte. Nope, I don't really see a difference yet, but maybe it's a smoothing primer and works really well under foundations. Okay, so I'm gonna put the foundation on camera and we'll see if it goes on any smoother. I'm gonna be using Revlon Age Defying Firming and Lifting Makeup. And this might be too dark for me. I did tan, but it still might be too dark for me. Oh, this might be way too dark for me. Maybe not. We'll blend it. We won't use very much. Okay. Just gonna throw some on this side that doesn't have a primer. I really feel like this might be too dark. I thought because I self-tanned that maybe I could get away with using some of my darker summer foundations, but even with self-tanner, I am as white as a ghost. Alright, I'm gonna now put it on the other side and then we'll compare sides. Alright. Let's see if I think the sides look any different. Really, it doesn't look like there is any difference in the side that's primed and the side that's not primed. It did feel nice going on my skin, but I don't know, everything looks the same. I'll zoom you guys in so you guys can look. And the reason why I zoom you in right here to this side of my face is because this is where my pores are. So I don't know, this is the non-primed side. This is the primed side. So far, I don't see much of a difference. Maybe there isn't a difference. Maybe primer really is just a hoax and it does nothing. Who knows? But I'm gonna go apply the rest of my makeup and then we'll come back and see how it looks after everything is caked on my face. Okay? See you in a little bit. Bye. Okay guys, I am back. I have done a full face of makeup and honestly, no difference. Absolutely no difference. I don't look any more matte on one side than I do the other side. There's not smaller pores on one side than there is the other side. Maybe throughout the day it will help lock my foundation in and maybe that's the purpose of it. But with all that silicone, I would have liked that it had filled a little more fine lines and pores. But it didn't. Both sides look beautiful. I'll zoom you in so you can look. As you can see, this is the prime side. This is not the prime side. Guys, I really can't see a difference. I don't know. Maybe I'm being crazy, but I honestly do not see a difference. I don't look more matte on one side. I don't look like I have smaller pores on one side. I really feel like it just didn't do much as far as right now, but maybe it will help the longevity of my makeup. I don't know. So far, I really can't have an opinion because there's nothing to have an opinion on because it did nothing. I'll just check in throughout the day to see if anything changes. It is now 11 o'clock. Yeah, so I guess I'll check in and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye. All right, guys, I'm back and it is 5:40. So it has been like 6 hours and 40 minutes, almost 7 hours with this primer on. And I was gonna check on earlier throughout the day, but honestly, there's no difference between this side and this side. Absolutely none. Even my pores are the same. It's not wearing any differently. It's not any more matte. It's not any more dewy. It's literally the exact same. So for me, I'm gonna have to say that this was another fail. It kind of sucks that 2 in a row are fails, but I'm gonna have to say that this was another fail. Now, if you're someone that maybe has acne or scarring or textured skin, then maybe this is really good for smoothing, but I don't have that problem, so maybe that's why I'm not seeing any difference. But if you have acne or textured skin, this is very silicone-y, so it might help, and I mean, it was $8.99 at my Target. I think that's worth a try at least. Most primers are more expensive than $8.99, so maybe give it a try. Maybe it helps with that, but for everything else, it was kind of a flop. I'll zoom you guys in so you can see. There, as you can see, there's not really any difference on any side. It's just the complete same. Thanks for coming and watching though. I appreciate it. Please like this if you like watching these Does It Really Works? And again, if you have anything that you've been kind of like, I wonder if that really works or if it doesn't really work, put it down below. I'd be happy to do it. My next video will be an all drugstore tutorial. So that will be on Sunday, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching. Bye.